Welcome to Ask Southern. My name is Aaron Myers. I'm the production manager at Southern's manufacturing hub in Kinston, North Carolina. I lead our production team. The purpose of these Ask Southern informational videos is to show you some of the installation techniques that I use. There may be several different ways that you install Southern's products, and if after seeing this video you have any comments or questions, or you would like to share your favorite methods, we would love to hear from you. Our contact information should be at the bottom of the screen. And now, here's today's Ask Southern topic. The most frequently asked question that we had in response to our how to install a post mount video was, what do I do if I'm installing a post mount on a sloped surface? So today, we're going to walk you through some of the techniques I like to use, and we hope they're helpful. Well, today we're going to be installing on a sloped surface. We're using our loading dock area again, and what we're doing is we're going to mimic an accessibility ramp. This application is also a one-man job. It takes approximately 10 minutes. The last time I did a project with an accessibility ramp, the code called for a 1/12 pitch, that the slope was not to exceed 1 inch in rise over 12 inches of run. And I'll show you real quick how I go about getting that. What I did was I made a mark on my level at 12 inches. And then I'm going to set the level down on the surface, and I'm going to raise the level until the bubble's center, and we're good and level. And we measure at that point, and we're coming in just about 3/4 of an inch. So we are within code, and we are under a 1 inch rise for 12 inches of run. This is an alternative application I prefer better. As in the last video where we installed the Ultimount on a flat surface, I like to use a Thunder Stud type wedge anchor. I just believe they hold much better. It's important when installing your anchors that on the low side of the slope you leave your anchors exposed a little more, so that when the post rocks back you have enough thread to be able to get your nut on there. On the high side of the slope, you can drive them down just a little bit deeper, as the post mount will be touching the plate. We now have our post mount attached to our slope. We've tightened down the anchors on the high side of the slope, and we've left the anchors on the low side loose at this point. What we need to do now is plumb our post. We'll do that by tightening the leveling screw on the low side of the slope to get it to rock back. This set screw on the low side, using our level so we can find plumb. Right there we have it. Now we're plumb that way. And we also want to check for plumb this way. And naturally the post has to rock toward me. So we're going to tighten the set screw on the opposite side. There we have it, an installed post mount on a slope. We've got our post plumb against the slope. You'll notice that the trim ring actually sits on the slope and it follows the grade. It's perpendicular to the slope. The post mount stands straight up. When you slide the vinyl sleeve over there, there's enough allowance in here that the post will still fit in there even though it's on a slight slope. What we did was we just adjusted our leveling screws to get the post to tilt into plumb. Okay, and what that's done is by tightening this screw has actually rocked the post backwards, and it's lifted the plate, the post mount itself, off the surface. So on the top side of the hill we're sitting flat. On the low side of the slope our plate is actually off the surface, resting on the leveling bolts, and then we just want to go back in snug up our anchors and give us a good solid install. Check your plumb one more time. Make sure that it's still within the bubble. You'll see that's solid as a rock. And there's your post mount on an accessibility ramp.